Welcome back to the ProBrick exclusive YouTube channel. If you haven't already, subscribe, ring the bell, like, share, comment on the video. Let's get into it, guys.
Earlier, we all met two people with two completely different stories.
He had planned to start a family.
He says he slept with you twice.
Alicia said Coda was the father of her son Thomas.
That's your baby. That's your
Ain't
baby.
no way in hell this baby lied. Look at that. Ain't no damn way the baby lied. No way. Look at.
Is that baby his, guys? Is that baby his? While you're thinking about it, let's read today's scripture. It is foolish to belittle other people. Proverbs 11:12. It is foolish to belittle one's neighbor or other people. A sensible person keeps quiet. That doesn't mean a sensible person doesn't resolve the issue. It just means a sensible person doesn't belittle people. And gosh, I've been on the end of some belittling. Oh, it's wicked when you get belittled. It's so horrible. And usually it's covert and behind your back.
Before the DNA
You know what amazes me? They're good. A lot of these birds are good looking. Sheila, she's a hourglass. She's got the hourglass body.
results came out, Coda made a shocking statement about raising baby Thomas.
If this is your child, you would be in this child's life. No.
I told you.
One, she lives far away from you. Two, I work two jobs. I'm done.
Okay. You always have been.
But after the DNA results were revealed,
Guys, let's be honest. A lot of people are irresponsible. There's no two doubts about it. A lot of people are absolutely irresponsible, a lot of men. And I'm not going to defend them. I'm not going to stick up for them and say that's right. No. I'm not doing that. No. If you have responsibility, my son's got a child, and I have to say he's been to hell and back with the relationship, but he's still there. He's still there, and they're battling on, you know. And I wonder how they do it. I mean, they've had some horrible arguments, horrible breakups. And I really have to take my hat off to them for how they do it. It's absolutely incredible. It's foolish to belittle other people. And a sensible person doesn't do that. That's basically the easiest way of putting it. It's foolish to pull down other people. It's sensible not to. Okay, that's the easiest translation for that.
Coda, you are the father.
He is the father, guys. He's had it. He's the father.
Would Coda change his views about being in Thomas's life?
I mean, she's not a bad-looking sort. Why wouldn't you just team up with her and go, come on, then let's make this happen? Some people just don't gel. Guys, some people just don't gel. You're on the ProBrick exclusive YouTube channel. Like, share, subscribe, comment, and ring the bell.
Now you're just gonna walk out like you have been?
I'm telling you right now, this child needs a father. So you better think long and hard about this. Just don't give up. Automatic. I'm telling you.
See, a lot of guys want the bedroom fun and then they don't want the responsibility. Then again, why didn't she have birth control? Well, this is how it goes, isn't it, guys? They don't have birth control, they get pregnant, they're mismatched, and you get all this mess. I've been with a few women that have had children to different men, and for whatever circumstances, I'm not saying it's deliberate, but my goodness me, it's messy. It really is messy. You get the golden child, you get the scapegoat child, you get, it's honestly, guys, my goodness.
Backstage, after the show,
He's gonna walk out of his life?
executive producer Paul Fallhaber talked with Coda about how the decision he makes right now will affect the rest of Thomas's life.
Let's talk about that boy. Like Maury just said, he will know the name of his father. He will know your name. He will know who you are.
She
Everything about a person comes back to the father. I never knew my natural father. I was raised by a stepfather from the age of, I don't know, I think it was 6 or 7. My granddad was my father up until then, and my grandmother was my mother. My mother was very ill. My father was a womanizer, and as much as I hate to say it, and mum had to let him go. She couldn't take it anymore. And I had no identity. I couldn't learn at school. I couldn't understand things. I always felt that the kids that had their mother and father were, and I knew for a fact they were mentally better off than what I was, and emotionally. And this is what we've got to realise, guys. It's not fair when these children lose their father. I remember my first marriage, she shacked up with a guy from the gym, and I can remember passing my eldest son to this man. I didn't know who he was. And I turned and I looked to the stars and I said to the Lord in my mind as I was walking out of that driveway, I'll never forget that night, if this is a test, bring it on and do what you're going to do. And I suppose in some ways he did, and everything's worked out okay for everyone.
Told me before that she don't care if I'm there or not. She can do it all on her own. By all means, do it. If you want to do it, do it.
But she was angry. You have to do everything in your power to get in his life. Everything in your power.
And this is what a lot of people don't understand. There are times when people get angry, and that's okay. It's not the end of the world. It's not, like it's all over and all this, but you get to a point sometimes where your tolerance runs out and you just, as much as you don't want to, the next thing, you've done your block. You've told the other person to go. You've sent them packing. Ah, boy, if only it was different and easier. It'd be so much better. Goodness me.
Run 1,000 miles for each one of my boys. I have 3 boys. I'd run 100 miles barefoot just to see them. He needs to get to know you. You do FaceTiming, you do video chatting. Let him get to know you because he can become a statistic. He has such a...
These are the ones that suffer, guys. These little kids are the ones that I have seen so much suffering with children, including my own. Really, honestly, it's been a horrible journey relative to that. And you don't want to see children suffer. Honestly, you just don't.
Better chance at succeeding in life with a dad in his life. And I actually think you could be a great dad. I could see it. You can't get those years out of your...
Let's come back there. Look, she's got hope. Maybe, I don't know. Comes down to whether he's going to like her or not, but...
See it. You can't get those years out of your life back, and neither can this kid. Life is tough, but you can do it.
We sincerely hope Coda does the right thing by his son in the future. And we'll be right back.
Just remember, guys, as we turn to the scriptures, a foolish person belittles other people, but a sensible person doesn't do that. It's not good to belittle people, guys. You're on the Pro Brick exclusive YouTube channel. Like, share, subscribe, ring the bell, comment, and we'll see you on the next one.